What's up, y'all? It's Tony Ray here. It's Grind Time Media. How y'all doing today? Got another video for y'all. This time I'm talking about home security systems, home security cameras, and things of that nature. You know, I've been doing a lot of videos lately for actually a long time, and I've been showing y'all this, showing y'all that, doing my how-to videos on this Grind Time Media YouTube channel. But Hood Handyman is what it is. And you know, now I want to show y'all behind the scenes of how I did some of this work that I've done to help y'all to do it. So I'm going to go in detail and give you guys a little bit more sauce on how I did it. So, you know, showing you the job and taking pictures of it, or, you know, doing a video on it is one thing, but there's a lot of details that you didn't get that I'm going to show y'all. You know, for instance, what kind of material did I use? What were some of the techniques that I did it? You know, obviously I couldn't hold the camera the whole time I did the job, you know, because, you know, you only get two hands. But I did give you enough information to be able to tackle some of these things on your own. But I'm going to show you some techniques on how I did it to make it easier for you when you do it. Are y'all ready? Alright, here we go. Alright, y'all. I'm going to give y'all some more gems on how to install cameras for your home camera system. I'm going to show you this stuff, and in the hopes of you being able to do it yourself. I'm going to show you some little tips and tricks. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to know more about it, like where I get my material, or what kind of, you know, more detail of what material I use, how you can make money on these jobs, and you know, that's the most important thing, and how to bid on these jobs. Alright, I got some packaging from, you know, a camera system that I did. You know, I had the DVR in here, and you know, the cameras. Sometimes it comes in two boxes, one with the DVR, one with the cameras. Okay, here's some things you might run across. These are just, you know, some scrap stuff I had from a job. One of the most important things here is these wire running kits. These are very important, you know, because I'm also a satellite installer. So anytime you're trying to install cameras, satellite, or run any kind of cabling, these things are gold. Sometimes when I don't have a long run, I use the short ones and just put them together. And sometimes when I have a longer run, I'll use these. If you're in the attic, you're in a crawl space, you're in a tight place, there's a lot of duct work. You obviously can't get around the duct work, but you can feed your wire through. If you have a customer that has a line that needs to be replaced, and let's say I had a guy who had a trailer home. He had a house, a trailer, and a house. It was built into a house. Like the frame and everything originally was a trailer, but then they put a house over the trailer. You understand me? You can't tell it's a trailer from the outside. It looks like a regular ranch house, but underneath the framing, he said, "Tony, you can't crawl under the house." So I took these and I was able to snake, you know, we cut the line that was at the floor in one of the bedrooms, and we were able to tie one of these around the line and pull the line. So basically the line that came through, I was able to put a hook on it after I stuck this through the floor and fish the line out. And I'm going to open this up for you and show you the hook. Okay, here's the hook that you'll need. You know, basically this hook here, and you just take one of the ends to here. It's hard to do it one hand holding the camera, but you know, you just take this and you put it on the end like so. I should have bought my tripod over here, but yeah, you just take this, you put it up there, and when you have a line coming through the house underneath, it doesn't matter where you have it. Let's say it's this, one of these numbers. Even if this is a wire, and you push the wire through the floor, and take this and just pull the wire, you know, and this hook will catch it. Sometimes you might want to put some tape around the hook. So if you look at some of these over here that I got, you'll see tape around, you know, around the around here. So if you're a homeowner, you're trying to do it yourself, or you don't want to pay nobody, It's a lot more to it than that, you know. I'm giving you some sauce right now on how to do this part. All right, I got another situation I'm gonna show you. You're doing your camera system. You got everything together. You think you got enough wire. You look in the box and be like, wow, that's enough wire. That's 60 feet of wire. But let's say the home is 80 feet long. That's not going to be enough wire. So what are you going to do? You're either going to order a camera kit that's got more wire in it that's needed. Most of them come with two 40-foot bundles of wire and two 60-foot bundles of wire. And let's say the house is 80 feet, 100 feet. You know, maybe one of these bundles, if your DVR is close to the end of the house, where the cameras are, maybe this one will work. But let's say it's not. So what you do in that situation is, and I recently found out about this little trick here, but you know, I should save it for the link in the description, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to you. This little adapter here, and this adapter can make one length of wire. You put this piece of wire, push the adapter in here, and you turn it like so. Stick it in there, and you turn it, and there you have it. Then you take the other side, and I grab another piece. Trying to make it so I can see that. You stick that in there and turn that. So now you got two pieces of wire joined. One's going to the DVR and it's connected. Now the whole piece is going to the DVR, and the other end will go to the camera with this adapter right here. So that's another thing, because you're going to run it. These adapters don't come with the kit. So if you buy the camera system and you don't have the adapter with it, it's not going to work. And moving on, I got some other things that you'll need. Let's say that you have an overhang or an eave, and it's just not, the camera's just not reaching out far enough for you to get the shot that you need. Alright, so in that case, what you're going to need to do, instead of using this one, you'll use this one. It's more versatile, bigger. This one needs to be loosened up a little bit. It's very, very tight. But now that I've loosened the bolt, now you can move it around. You can flip it, put the camera on this side, put the camera on that side, swing it around, and all that type of thing. This one here, basically you just loosen this and just, okay, boom, up, down. You might have a little bit of maneuverability. If it's loose enough, you can, you know, do that. But that's it. You know, it's kind of limited to what you can do, you know. And this is like a whole mechanism, a whole arm, and that, you know, this is it. So, and I'm sure I explained that. And look, it's cheap. The thing that came apart and everything else. So, you know, it's not going to be very encouraging. So that's just a couple tips that I got right there for you on being able to what to do when you got a camera system. You're trying to hook it up, and you make sure you got the right material. And I might have some more information, how to, you know, because I mean, obviously I've had to run these wire running kits through walls and from the attic down to the light switches, and I've used it for electrical wire, and I've used it for everything. I swear by them. Like I don't leave home without them. So I'll show you where you can get some in the description. But let's go look at the camera system and see what we got. Alright, I want to show y'all something about the cameras right here. I got a camera here. I just don't want to shortchange y'all. I'm going to show y'all the camera. I'm going to show you a lot more, but this is one of the cameras that I use. Now this camera here, you got to remember these cameras this is one of the cameras that I use. And they kind of use light to reflect off of whatever you're looking at. So being that this is one of the cameras I use, I can tell you that if you have a yard and you have absolutely no light, let's say you turn off all the light, you're not going to see nothing out of no camera, because cameras reflect off light. I couldn't even take this picture or shoot this video with this camera if I had no light at all. So you have to have light in order to use these cameras. There's no way you're going to use a camera without light. And you put these pieces here on the end of the camera in that little hole right there, and that's where you swivel the camera. And like I said, this one here is bigger, so you have more angles and better angles, especially when you have a camera up on our eave. And you know, it's just better than these, trust me. But you know, I got a light pole right there, and I'm telling you that I have a camera near that light pole. That's a great shot. You run up on me, I got something for you. You know what I mean? I can see your ass. Now, if I didn't have that light pole there wouldn't be no way to really, I wouldn't be able to see that much, right? So I'm just explaining how the cameras work, and hopefully that helps. Alright, I'm going to show y'all a couple more things about the camera systems, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I got the unit down here. I only have 3 cameras hooked up here, and that's just because I have a whole nother camera system. I have 2 camera systems, so I'm not going to show y'all what that's all about, but I will show y'all that, you know, this camera system here is one of the ones that I have, and I got 2 of them hooked up. But what I wanted to show y'all about this camera system that I have is, I have an old monitor here, and I didn't need all that all that wire, because this is basically for the man cave. So you know, I don't need hours of 200 feet of wire. So it's just when I'm sitting over here, I can be like, who the fuck is that outside? So that's just what that is. You know, somebody come up while I'm doing something, I can see you. You know, so that's, and you know, you might hook yours up that way. You might hook yours up different. But so basically, my camera system's set up to where when I'm over here, I can see what's going on. And you know, you see down here, I got the wires plugged in there. There's not a whole lot of light. I'll open up the door, get some more light in there. So I got the cameras plugged in the back. I got the Ethernet coming in, because your cameras are going to have to be hardwired to your internet. And if they're hardwired to your internet, you'll be able to see you'll be able to see what's going on through your phone, through the app. Whatever camera system that you have, you will have an app. So I'm going to the app right now to show y'all, and I'm going to pull it up, and right here there'll be a live video, you know, depending on your internet connection. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm connected to you know, I have a router that's hooked up, and I'm connected to one router when I should be connected to the other router. So I got all kind of stuff hooked up, you know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this for a minute. So I'm connecting to the other come on, let's get it. Okay, it's just showing that I'm connected now to the internet. Alright, so I finally got the app, you know, hooked up. So same thing I'm seeing on the camera here, same thing I'm seeing here, same thing I'm seeing there, same thing I'm seeing here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave a link in the description and give you more information on how to hook up your you know, your camera systems and things like that. And I hope this was a help. And you know, check the link in the description if you want to know more. It's Hood Handyman, Grind Time Media. I'm out. One thing, when you put your cameras in, make sure that you each camera is kind of near some light. Alright, like I was trying to explain earlier, it doesn't have to be this close because I got a light pole right here, but this camera actually shows fucking excellent, you know, at night. So all this is lit up because of that light that I get from the from this hole here. Cameras need light. Even the camera I'm using right now, if I was absolutely no light outside right now, it was dark, this camera wouldn't work. Every camera reflects off light. Don't let the customer try to bullshit you, and homeowners don't get discouraged if you hook them up or someone else hooks them up, because try to keep the lighting in mind when you hook the cameras up. That's another tip. Alright, I'm out.